All right, g'day, hi and welcome. Nice weather for ducks. Don't know what kind of day it's going to be. I gotta put my windshield wipers on, put my lights on, make sure everybody knows I'm here. I'm down the road. And, I think I got everything. Yeah, I got everything. All right. And well, we got a good soak in the past 24 hours, that's for sure. That I was able to cut some of the grass. Look at how much that grew just from a little bit of rain. Well, it wasn't a little bit, a lot of rain. So you can see that the trees, they're nice dark green. That's good, that means they're full. But look at my road, holy smokes. Like, it was like light showers, heavy rain, light showers, heavy rain. But it's the light rain you need, eh? Like, look at my road, it's all washed out. My road's on the highway. And that'll help the forest fires anyway, so. And as long as it rained like all over the province kind of thing. So, there was a lot of lightning past 2 days, because it's kind of like, well, it's 13 degrees, so it is kind of cool, you know, like that's I've got my sweater on, right? So when it's cool like that, you're like, you know, when the hot weather hits cold weather, you usually typically get a storm, so. Oh, kind of groggy this morning, actually. It's like, when it's cool like that too, you want to stay in bed and sleep. It's like your body gets rest. When it's really hot, you don't sleep well, right? And then I better watch my speed. Not in that much of a rush to get to work. But I gotta get to work. So today, we'll see what I get done today. I got 2 jobs, possibly. We'll see. Depends what the weather's gonna do. I think this one, there's a little bit of indoor stuff I can do. That's the downside when you work outside all the time. It's weather, but I want to make just a little bit more before the end of the month, which is basically a couple of days. You know, we're the 28th today, June, at the making of this video. So, kind of like if you make just a little bit more. Now, mind you, I'm hoping I get paid. Like, I should get 2 major pays this week, because like some clients, they pay me on the day, some clients they pay me every couple of weeks, some clients pay me like by the month, right? So, and then some clients pay me by the season, meaning here's all the money for the season, you know, spend it wisely kind of thing. And I'm gonna probably get the monthly pay and the seasonal pay. Although the seasonal pay is only $400, but you know, that's a short job. Grass I cut once a month, about an hour and a quarter in time to maybe an hour and a half at the most. Ooh, those puddles are really pulling me over. Holy smokes! When you get 2 tires like get sucked into a puddle, it's like you feel the vehicle getting pulled a bit. Yeah. So I'm like, if I can get those 2 pays, that'll like. Pay delays are really hard. You know what I mean? Like you don't realize how much, like, you know, like, yeah, you make $20 an hour, but you're not going to see it till the end of the month, right? So you got to be really careful when you do get paid that you don't go spend stupid. Oh, I'm going to go buy this, going to go do that. Like, for example, when you get that kind of pay, like, don't do your groceries and stuff like that with it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, I got my big, you know, month-long pay. I'm going to go do all my, because you'll spend it all, right? So what you do is do your groceries normal, you know, even if you have to skimp because, you know, like, you know, you don't have enough or whatever. Do that, get that pay, sort out where that pay is going to go, right? So you set yourself up for the next month or the month after, right? So when I get this paid, that'll probably pay next month's rent, right? So meaning I've already got July's rent, but like August. So if I can get ahead on August, then it's just, you know, I'll work on getting ahead on September, right? So I have to get like 5 months ahead on my expenses before I can spend stupid, because I don't typically have any work in the winter, right? If I had work all through the year, I'd be loaded. Like even with the shitty pay I get, you know, like consistency is the big problem. You know, like it's not so much the wage, it's the consistency, right? So if you can get, oops, a little bit dry. If you can get yourself like a really good setup, you know, and you know, put your money divided up as you get it. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, Red, you're cheap." I'm like, I'm not cheap, I'm poor. When you're poor, you have to be frugal. You know what I mean? Like wow, look at the puddles back here. You can imagine what the road's gonna be like back there. Oh boy, still raining. I need my raincoat today. Dang it. Hope my raincoat's in the truck. It should be in the truck. I have to find it. Find it in this mess. Good luck. Anyway, but the point I'm making is that like every dollar I have is pretty much spoken for before I even get it, right? So like the next big thing to hit me is going to be the actual insurance on the truck. So I've already done the plate, done the license. That's covered for the year, but now I got to get the insurance. Yeah. In Quebec, we do it a little bit different here. In Ontario, you have like your insurance and a sticker on your plate. Here we get we just renew the plate. We don't have a sticker, and you just get like a new ownership each year, which they're even skipping on the ownership. They're just using regular paper now. It's like they print it out, you put it in your. Yeah, they give you 2 in case you lose one. It's like, oh, how nice of you. Yeah, that's, I guess, government cutbacks or whatever. But anyway, yeah, so the sooner I can get paid for basically the entail of May, like the last week of May, and then all of June, for the one job, which is not going to be like that much money, because that's only maybe about 3 hours a week there, so that's $60 a week. So but that's enough to get ahead, you know. I mean, I might have done a little bit more than 3 hours, you know, in a few places, but I average about 3 hours a week. Somebody heading out in the morning. That tree hit the top of my aerial. Holy, there's a lot of traffic back here this morning. The tree keeps hitting my aerial. Road's not wide enough. Gonna have to get the municipality guys to come and trim these trees. Maybe I lose my aerial. My radio isn't working anymore. Don't know why, but I haven't had a chance to look at it. But I don't listen to the radio that much, but sometimes it's fun, you know. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get paid fairly soon, because I really like, you know, like it's like the pays that I do get are, you know, like, you know, I'm okay, but it's like I can't get ahead until I get those pays, right? So it's like the sooner the better. So the sooner the better. Holy washboard! That's a big puddle. That's a huge puddle. That's a soaking wet puddle. Yeah. Well, today is going to be like maybe a 4.5 hour day if I get 2 jobs in. I don't know if I will. Might be too wet for the other one, so if it's too wet, well, then is what it is. As long as I got the important one done. I got the important one done yesterday, and yeah, so that's kind of like where I'm at. So. Oh, I wish I could have stayed in bed this morning. According to my body. Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sore. Yeah, by the end of July there, I'm gonna be pretty sore. By the time I get to October, it's like my body's just toast. You know, like it takes me months to heal up. It's just that constant, you know, go and that. So it's like, the nice thing is my shifts are all short, but it's just they're all labor intensive, right? So yeah, and then, you know, like, when did I take the last day off? I don't know. 2 weeks ago, something like that. Might have had a day off. I'm sure there was a day I took off. It's to the point where it's just like constant work all the time, like short days, but working every day, right? So I mean, I don't mind that much, but in a sense, it's like, I just passed where I had to go. Like half a week here. Must be really tired today. Oh no. Okay. It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah. It's like everything's so green, you can't see where everything is now. Yeah, there's the branch I moved the other day. It's like, I've done that a few times where it's just like, you know, you're kind of like, got mud in my truck, and you're kind of like half drowsy, and you're like, geez, I missed my turn. Anyway, whoops. See how rough this is in here now. Ooh.